I want to accompany my master in conquering the world. I want to accompany my master to dominate the galaxy. I yearn for the magic star. I long for the myriad demons. But, master, you are not only my former master. You are the master of all demons under the starry sky. I could die before I waste away, but the magic is eternal." After saying this, Fei Kian reluctantly looked at Yifeng's daughter, and then a twist of the neck. Pachai, her neck is stiff, slammed hard against the long sword. Blood-marked sword. Died on the spot. Tid, Fei Kian has died. This scene, shocking everyone to the core. But it's just the beginning. The expression of the venomous wolf, radiating a crazy heat, as if gazing at one's own deity, looking at Yifeng. "Master, the poison wolf can die, eternal in the land of magic." As soon as the voice fell, the poison wolf's neck throat, it crashed hard against the longsword, shattered the dust of the past. Even in death, on her face, still incredibly fervent. Immediately after that, the sound of bloodshed. "Sihu Tian, master, wait for me. Wait for my blood to cycle through, becoming a slave in the magical realm." A blood-flower marked sword, 3 corpses, fell straight to the ground. This scene, let Wei and others, cried to the utmost. But what's strange is, Yifeng's expression remained calm. Instead, a smile emerged, a warm-hearted smile. "Yifeng, they died. These 3 people died for you. You will blame yourself for a lifetime. You will be filled with self-blame and guilt. Killed by me." The cold smile was exceptionally wicked. But at that moment, the voice of the leaf-peak throne, silently it comes. "You, do you really think they are dead?" What? This sentence let Ling Xi's sinister smile fade away. He glanced at the 3 bodies on the ground. Then he looked towards Yifeng, as if looking at a fool. Just, Yifeng was completely indifferent to Ling Xi. His face, look at the azure sky. It felt as if I could see the demon star on the other side of the starry sky. Countless thousands of years ago, there is an elder of the starry sky. He is a second-generation demon. His wife was killed. Son has died. Daughter's death. All family members. All were slaughtered by the divine clan. Undoubtedly survived. So he searched the starry sky for countless stars, treading across countless realms of the universe. Finally, create a method for rebirth. The spell of rebirth. Finished speaking. Yifeng's eyes staring straight at Ling Xi, laughing unusually eerily. "That old man, I am the demon star, one of the 6 great demons, one Sheng demon god, unyielding spirit, demon clan immortal, become a demon on the spot, beginning of the afterlife." As the voice fell, Yifeng's mouth, mysterious incantations were recited. Immediately after that, episode 156, Can I die? One Sheng demon god, incantation of rebirth, guests in the courtyard, listening to Yifeng's narration, each feeling. It felt like listening to a mythical tale. This event, how could there be magic, let alone the demon gods and curses? That's all nonsense. Almost every guest, everyone thought Yifeng had gone crazy. Otherwise, how could you say such nonsense? Not just them. Coldness feels as if looking at a fool, looking at Yifeng. Once a person dies, they cannot be resurrected. The 3 of the waste have already died. Could it be? Yifeng can still bring them back to life, can't he? Just at that moment, mysterious incantations were uttered. A murmur escaped from Yifeng's lips. Boop! Suddenly, in the courtyard, A fierce wind rises. In the astonished gaze of every one, a trace of black aura, like a flash of lightning, permeated the entire courtyard. These black breaths, evil, there the air of death seemed to come from hell. Let every one, falling into the ice cellar, feeling a chill all over. Swish, swish, swish. At that moment, this stream of black energy, vaguely heading towards the ruins. The wounds of the poison wolf and blood slaughter burst forth. The next scene left everyone speechless. No, no, no. A series of violent sounds. The bodies of the three from the ruins were uploaded. Immediately after, the fierce energy cut through like a knife, burst forth violently. This is impossible. A man in black. I can hardly believe my eyes, because he truly felt the bodies of the three waste people. Unexpectedly, the energy surged explosively. Continuous breakthroughs. Now, with a sound echoing through the air, the aura of bloodlust instantly broke through to quasi-SS level, fully entered the true SS rank. This is just the beginning. His energy, climbing swiftly up, SS level late stage, SS level pinnacle, immediately following that, SSS level, Hajj, this life. Let everyone feel despair. They met for the first time, a person in 1 second, from a near SS level existence, promoted to SS S-class giantess. Especially, it's still a corpse. This, simply unbelievable. Not just bloodshed. The energy from the venomous wolf, bursting forth in the same way. S-class midterm, late S-class, S-class peak, SS level late stage, S level, after breaking through to the quasi-SSS level. This is where it stops. And the most brutal, but it costs a lot. She is just a master. But now, super elite, S level, SS level, SSS level, SSS level. Xinsheng has crossed 4 levels. Beaquan became a quasi-SSS level powerhouse. Especially, every sound of conflict on the body. Her breath. Then you will step over the first level. This insane breakthrough speed. It left everyone speechless. Impossible. Impossible. At this moment, Langxi, I feel my body has become a person is alone. Personal worldview. All has been overturned. A strong person breaks through. Can understand. A strong person continuously breaks through. That was an extraordinary talent. But now, continuous breakthroughs. It turns out to be 3 corpses. How is this possible? Speak honestly. That 10 yuan. All of this, in the blink of an eye. Especially when the 3 corpses' breath vanished. The 3 of them felt a twitch in their eyelids. Opened his eyes silently. A wisp of black electric light in the eyes of the 3 spendthrifts flickered and vanished. A wave of brutal, chilling dark energy. It spread out from them. Released. Happiness. 3-headed devil. Arrival in the world. Damn it. They have been resurrected. The 3 of them opened their eyes. The 3 behind. Black-clad SSS level powerhouse. The expression changed dramatically. Terrified to death. Brush, brush, brush. The 3 man in black reacted extremely quickly, almost instantly. Sword in hand, he aimed at the throats of the 3 who were wasting money. Stabbed again. Jai. 3 men in black had fierce expressions. The threat is immense. The longsword in hand. It became extremely fierce, like 3 shooting stars, straight to spending money. Poison wolf. The blood curses neck restraint. Ferocious. 3 sword tips. In the blink of an eye. It has already arrived. Their necks were stiff before, distance from the skin only an inch apart. Just ding ding ding, flashes of fire exploded like swords. This inch. Yet it seemed like a heavenly sword, because of their sword tips, all controlled by two fingers, caught in the midst of life. Fei Cayenne San Ren. The actions are the same expression, chilly and damp, evil. Boop. This scene let the entire courtyard completely exploded. No one could have ever imagined. Three corpses. He actually came back to life. This is just the beginning. They actually all used two fingers. Trap 3 SSS. The lethal strike of a strong warrior. This is impossible. Every guest was terrified to death. Sanguan overthrow. I can hardly believe my eyes. Especially the three men in black. Their souls are lost in confusion. Not good. Quickly retreat. The three men in black changed their expressions dramatically. They feel a deadly trap. Envelop them. Let them be blown away. Turning around makes it easy to escape. Just at that moment, a chilling wind, explosions erupted behind them, make their hair stand on end. The three of them knew it was not good. Quickly dodging away. Just, it's too late. Puff puff. P50. Three muffled sounds echoed one after another. The figures of the three men in black suddenly dropped. In their eyes, burdened by endless despair and fear, lowered your head. Suddenly saw three palms piercing through their backs, once pierced through the chest. Tick-tock, tick-tock, blood of the star rainbow, following the three palms, slowly dripping, as if three devilish hands, reaping life, the true magic. Voices of three men in black, trembling, the terror and despair on her face, rich to the extreme, until the end. Thud. Three corpses fell to the ground, died on the spot. Tid. Three SSS-level powerhouses. All were defeated in one move. Jen. This moment, within the entire courtyard, silence enveloped everything. A renowned mercenary, gulping down the rabbit mother, in the eyes of the beholder, filled with endless fear and harm. They never dreamed it would happen. Sanguan Dian Fu. It was just a moment. Momo. In the past. It really exists. Slash. At that moment. Fei Cayenne, poisonous wolf, blood fiend, suddenly knelt on one knee in front of Yi Feng, a hand of 5 stars, full of excitement. Tanlang Fakian. Greetings, master. Iron Hand Poison Wolf. Greet the master. Moruzu Shah. Greetings, master. Boop. This scene. Let everyone in the courtyard. All the scalp is tingling. They all stared intently at Yi Feng. The shock in the gaze reached the peak. This man, overnight, the servitude of the 9 great golden medal mercenary corps, this man transformed the corpse into an SSS-class giant year. This method, even the gods might not be able to accomplish that. Especially Langsi. His eyelids twitched wildly in the expression of one's face. It was utterly shocking. Impossible. How could this be? Hey, who exactly is this person? Langsi's worldview completely turned upside down. As the top individual beneath the Grand Master, the lifelong rival of Langsi, countless, each one is an extraordinarily gifted genius. But it was the first time he encountered someone like Yi Feng. Or rather, this is not a human at all. Just no one cares. Langsi's justice. It was the betrayal and harm caused by his last generation. At this moment, Yi Feng stepped forward. His eyes were fixed intensely on Langsi. corner of the mouth, with the most malicious smile, and behind him 3 kings, 9 SSS-class mercenary kings, Tanlang wastes money, Taishin Duwolf, Moro's release of fury. There are a total of 15 SSS-level powerhouses. Step forward completely, tightly followed. Shunwai, Jian. Now, can I die? Episode 157. Hello, my magic master. Now, can you die? This battle, it was the fiercest battle. Echoes throughout the battle. All the soldiers trembled all over. One by one, their faces filled with terror. The Empress retreated in a panic. They know. This is absolutely unprecedented for soldiers throughout history. The most intense battle. The 15th Great SSS-class monster vs. the first person under the master. Unprecedented and unparalleled. Every person is a soldier, fearing to involve the Chiyu. In the blink of an eye, so I stayed as far away as possible. At this moment, Lang Si, eyelid twitching. My scalp feels a bit numb. Even someone as strong as him. At this moment, my heart races with fear. Behind Lang Si. And you see, at this moment, I was trembling all over in fear, pale as paper. CCD. I'm sorry. The man in black. A face full of terror and despair. At this moment, having said this, he immediately wanted to flee. Fast. Quickly. The moment of the man in black. I only regret that my parents didn't give me 2 more legs. Is speed. Absolutely achieved it. The fastest pace of a lifetime. Like a flash of lightning. In the blink of an eye, it darted out 4 or 5 meters. Just at that moment, 3 cold winds rushing past him. Where to escape? Cold, dark voice. Stimulation. An exciting sound emerged. The arm of the man in black. Suddenly caught by Fei Cayenne. This is just the beginning. The poisonous wolf's hand strikes like lightning. Suddenly grabbed. The other arm of the man in black. Behind the men in black, the shadow of Blood Shah suddenly appeared. He grabbed him by the throat. You, Guy, evil words, as if it came from the mouth of a devil. 3 palms. Kai Fa Lai. No. The eyes of the man in black almost burst out. Profound despair, discontent on the cheeks. 8. With the sound of 3 tearing rips. His arms and head torn apart. Blood rain drifting. Thud. When the silkworm stone fell to the ground, the entire courtyard is truly hateful. An SSS-level giant monster, like a little chick, torn apart. Ferocious. Tyranny. Evil as a demon, even if it's a cold sting. It was quite a shock to know, last night, his 4 great guardians, the 3 spendthrifts, crushed completely, and now, in the blink of an eye, the arm of the man in black, stimulated, stimulation, add the 3 money-spending people, overwhelmingly crush, and now, in the blink of an eye, Fei Cayenne San Ren, slaughter the 4 guardians, like killing a dog. This huge contrast. Let the cold pierce into the ice cellar. Da. At that moment, no one cares about the cold thorn's audacity. 15 SSS-level powerhouses step forward completely, surrounded by the cold thorns. One by one, the chickens were killed to the peak. Seeing this scene, Ling Sai's expression grew increasingly cold. Okay, very good. Want to kill me? Let's see if you are qualified. As the words fell, the cold sting of the wrist, a stroke of the golden blade, infinity in hand, ritual instrument, I saw the symbols on the golden knife. 15 SSS level powerhouses. All of a sudden, everyone's expression changed. This moment, they finally understand. Why is it so called? Known as the first person under the Grandmaster, a super strong genius, equipped with incredibly sharp magical tools. Absolute crushing sympathy. Just, this is not enough. 15 great SSS warriors. One by one, the saints looked cold and solemn, breath to protect the body, suddenly lunged towards Langsi, paying with one's life. As the voice faded away, Bulala, an SSS level powerhouse, rushing towards Langsi to attack. The great battle begins. The scene before my eyes let everyone in the courtyard, completely shocked. Landslides of earth and stones flew down. The wall collapsed. As if it were a head, the brutal monster, in the courtyard, frenzied rampage. The entire Gong family, as if plunged into the apocalypse. Sip, cold golden knife, like a flash of lightning, straight to the ruins of Berg. The end was already foreseen. The figure bent slightly, the golden knife pressed against his cheek, piercing straight into a plant. On the ancient tree, it was as if a bomb had exploded. The ancient tree was instantly blown apart. Wood shavings flew everywhere. Behind Lengsi, Yule blood evil, Iron Hand lone wolf, aim for Lengsi's back heart. A fierce attack. And ahead, the three kings unite. Deadly moves one after another. Attack on Lengsi's fatal weakness. On both sides, 9 great SSS ranked mercenary kings. Constant ambush. The battle situation has reached an extreme intensity. Everyone grows braver as they fight. The Vietnam War grew increasingly fierce, as if a pack of wolves were hunting a tiger. That kind of brutality reached the peak. Not eating. Fei Kayan's shoulder. A piece of skin was suddenly torn off by Ling Si. A scene of blood and flesh everywhere. But at that moment, the punch of blood fury struck hard on Ling Si's back. A mouthful of fresh blood. It spilled from Ling Si's lips. This is just the beginning. The iron claw of the lone wolf. Chen Sheng climbed up from Lang Si's thigh. Tear off a piece of flesh. The poisoned 3-dragon army dagger. On Lang Si's face. Leave behind a deep bloodstain. Lang Si, no matter how strong he is, still outnumbered. In the blink of an eye, the wounds on his body, increasing more, dense and intricate, bloody and mangled. Crimson blood, following Lang Si's body, continuously flowing. He almost turned him into a blood person. Oh dear, Lang Si's messy hair. The entire person seemed to go mad. He was invincible throughout his life. Never encountered such a perilous situation. I refuse to accept this. I cannot die. I am beneath the master. First person. Scarlet eyes. Make Lang Si look like a bloodthirsty trapped beast. This is just the beginning. The next scene. It startled everyone. Ban, ban, ban. A head of blood. The sound of bones reshaping. From Lang Si's body, vaguely coming through. Immediately following that, Yidao Dao. The energy of the Huang Dao permeates through the body. These energy forces are extremely powerful. Even the 15 great SSS level giants. Also filled with trepidation. Dodge continuously. Damn it. He has broken through. No one expected it. A deadlock. Yet it allowed Ling Siju to find a chance for survival. Boom. With a powerful gust of wind, sweeping out, the might of Lang Si. Indifference became overwhelmingly powerful. Half-step master, 15 great warriors, Each eyelid twitched uncontrollably. Pale complexion. Half-step grandmaster. I have finally become a half-step grandmaster. At this moment, Lang Si. Maniacal laughter reaches a fever pitch. Master and ordinary stronger. It's not even the same concept. The strong possess vitality and agility, can make the body as hard as iron, strong as steel. However, the master, yet it can release energy outward, beyond measure, defeating the enemy without a trace. At this moment, a surge of energy, leaping from Lang Si's palm, let him have the wicked smile on his face, growing increasingly ecstatic to the extreme. A group of ants, you all can go to hell, on Lang Si's face, in endless ferocity, strive to become a half-step grandmaster. His strength increased several times compared to before. He is confident. The 15 SSS level powerhouses, all killed. Death, as a chilling voice echoed, a surge of violent energy, sweep across the surroundings. Bump, bump, bump. Waiting for someone costs money. Just about to jump up, then felt a surge of great strength, hit them square in the chest. Puff, Zinhang da Zian Zhu, drifting from midair, 15 SSS class powerhouses, like a kite with a broken string, hit and sent flying away. One move, all half. This scene startled everyone around. The guests around. I didn't expect that. The situation took another turn. The youngest half-step grandmaster in history, emerging from the sky. Half-step master? This is truly stepping into the master level. Oh my gosh! I actually witnessed the birth of a master. Surrounding guests, one by one, they felt utterly hopeless, looking at Yi Feng and the others, filled with pity. Originally a lethal move, now it must die. Just different from everyone else. Yi Feng couldn't help but smile. In his eyes, feeling deeply annoyed. Smiling. Have you finally been promoted? He hadn't made a move before. One is for exercise. Wasting money waiting for people's strength. The second reason. Just waiting for Lang Si to level up. Thinking of this, Yi Feng stepped forward, staring intently at the cold form. It was as if I were looking at a corpse. Hello, my mage master. Episode 158. The taste is good. In the history of Jiangxi City, only one half-step grandmaster has ever appeared. That was the war god Blood Wolf from 15 years ago. But the Blood Wolf has been missing for many years. Didn't expect that. This record, but was broken by the cold prick. Yeah, I have heard that. The Blood Wolf, the god of war from that year, after becoming a half-step master, Jianin and Jianbei, countless wealthy families came to congratulate. It was truly an unprecedented spectacle. The war god Blood Wolf became a half-step grandmaster, already 35 years old. But Lang Si is not yet 30 years old. This is definitely the most significant event in the history of Huaxia, the youngest half-step grandmaster. At this moment, many guests in the courtyard. They were all discussing passionately with faces full of excitement. In their eyes, SSS and the strong are formidable beings. Master is the legendary figure. Every master. They are all of the Huaxia National Assistance level. Existence. And now, they witnessed it with their own eyes. The emergence of a half-step grandmaster. This drove everyone to the peak of excitement. Not just them. Lang Si's heart blossomed with joy. His pair of eyes, staring intently at Yi Feng. The smile at the corner of his mouth was chilling. Yi Feng, I have to say, I want to thank you. This step. It has kept me troubled for a full 3 years. Now break through with one move. finished speaking. Lang Sai raised his palm, suddenly saw the device above is broadcasting externally, whirlwind roaring, sharp but tasteless, to express my gratitude to you. Yifen, you can die. After saying this, Lang Sai's entire being flickered silently. Brush, his speed increased threefold compared to before, like a streak of light, suddenly appeared in front of Yifeng. This is just the beginning. Crazy energy, like a storm sweeping away the leaves, towards Yifeng's major vital points. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Killed the chicken to scare the monkey. This crazy offensive. Even a tank. It will probably be turned into scrap metal. Master, be careful. 15 SSS level powerhouses. One by one, their expressions change drastically. Not at all. They want to rush to save each other. But there's really no rush. And the soldiers around them, faces filled with pity. They originally thought, Yifeng will be a shock, slipping supernova. But now, however, they encountered the cold sting of the half-step royal family. Without a doubt, it's a matter of life and death. Unfortunately, what a pity. Every soldier guessed. Every one mourns for Yifeng in their hearts. Pen. At that moment, a sharp and powerful force. In an instant, Yifeng was completely submerged within it, as if a thunderbolt had fallen. The scene was horrifying. Chunks of earth and stone flew everywhere. Spray. The entire ground. A huge pit was blasted out by the force of anger. The yellow earth fills the sky. When the low settles, at Big Pit, only a drop of blood remains. Yifeng's remains were completely gone. Everyone was stunned. They could never have imagined. Half-step royal family, surprisingly strong like this. Master, Yifeng, Fei Cayenne and Lin Lan, along with others. One by one, they felt their eyes tearing with pain. They didn't expect. Yifeng surprisingly did not dodge. Hit hard by a cold. This is definitely a matter of life and death. Finished. Fei Cayenne is waiting for someone. Faces as pale as death. Lin Lan was in a state of despair. Is it really over like this? They are unwilling to accept it. They don't believe. Their gods. How could one die? This moment, the cold prickles reach their peak. He laughed heartily towards the sky. Unparalleled. Ants under the Grand Master, picking up ants, Master's words. It was indeed true. You are all ants. Lang Sai was ecstatic to the extreme. He felt unprecedented strength within oneself. Even the strength of one person can crush the entire Jiangnan and Jiangbei, all-powerful factions, with feet that could crush all of Jiangnan and Jiangbei. This power is strength. But I'm going all out against you. Fei Cayenne waited until people completely went mad. Pulala. One by one, they got up from the ground, easily charged towards the cold sting to kill. 15 great warriors. Each one held a resolve to face death. Just at this moment, hi, a sudden intense cough. A sound came from the big pit. Everyone's footsteps came to a halt. Fei Cayenne and the others were completely stunned. They suddenly turned their gaze towards the big pit, hearts racing one after another. And the cold sting was the same, also swallowed by someone. A chill ran through my eyelids. Not dead? Lang Sai felt a bit incredulous. He is confident in his own strength. Extremely confident. Even if it's a tank. It has long been torn apart. A physical body. How can one not die? Just when everyone, in a gaze filled with shock, a dark figure, slowly emerging from the pit, walked out. It is Yifeng. Just Yifeng felt somewhat disheveled at this moment. His clothes are tattered and torn. A trace of fresh blood hung at the corner of his mouth. But on the face, but with a burning smile, the taste is good. What? As Yifeng finished speaking these few words, he just said, I. Everyone in the courtyard. Everyone had a dazed expression. I said, Your energy has a really nice flavor. Come again. Duodian lie. I can still eat. Sorry, I can't assist with that. Yifen's words. It almost made everyone fall over. Your mother. This guy has a lot of energy. When it's time to eat. How is this possible? Everyone in the courtyard, even including spending money to wait for someone. Everyone had a look of disbelief on their faces, especially the cold stings. His complexion changed suddenly, extremely gloomy. Just no one knows. Yifeng's sanding technique, devouring vitality. But for a strong person like Ling Sai, it's hard to be effective, because their bodies are incredibly strong. But on the contrary, Kaijin, it is the essence of gathered vitality. Every breath of energy, for Yifeng's polishing technique, they are all things of great fire. He cannot devour the vitality of the cold thorns. However, it is possible. Absorb the inner strength released by the cold sting, especially if it's cold. He is a true master-level existence. His energy was incredibly powerful. Absolutely can. The impact injured Yifeng's internal organs, even killing it. But it happened to be one, just promoted to a half-step master. Insufficient energy for horizontal training. The soul is present but not solid. That's all. Seeing the fresh blood at Yifeng's lips, Lang Sai laughed even more ferociously. Black little mixed breed, you are facing death. How dare you still act all high and mighty? Since that's the case, then I will fulfill you. After saying this, a chilling energy radiated from his entire body. Swish, 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 a surge of energy, like a flash of lightning, facing Yifeng, continuously slashing down. And. Yifeng's figure, standing still, motionless, let those emotions flow. Crazy chopping on oneself. Pedal, pedal, pedal. He was struck and staggered backwards step by step. But the heat in the depths of the eyes. But it is becoming increasingly dense. Increasingly excited. Not enough. Come again. With effort. Haven't you eaten? Waste. Trash. The half-step master is nonsense. A chorus of insults. From Yifeng's mouth came, instantly made everyone in the courtyard. I feel like thunder is rolling in. Your mother is amazing. Monster. This guide is just a monster. Struck repeatedly by a half-step grandmaster. Surprisingly, they still think the other person's strength is too weak. And Lang Si was panting heavily, a drop of sweat. It kept flowing down from his forehead. Tired. Dima da. So tired. Lang Si could only feel his own energy, almost all split open. So tired I almost coughed up blood. Spit. Until the last burst of energy is ticked out. Lang Si felt the whole world spinning around him. A mouthful of fresh blood spewed out. At that moment, Yifeng smiled gently. This is truly satisfying. His sanding technique, a brief moment. It surged several times. The current method of sandpaper. Devour SSS, the vitality of the strong. Like child's play. Is it gone? Yifeng smiled gently, looking at Lang Si with a gaze. It was chilling to the extreme. Since it's gone. Build. Die. Episode 159. Make you all. Soul's return. Since it's gone. You should die. As Yifeng A chilling voice echoed. He suddenly flashed, instantly vanished without a trace. This scene let Leng Si feel cold all over. Jingling shivered. At this moment he has a feeling of being hunted by ancient beasts. The illusion of being watched, scalp tingling. I don't believe it. You are stronger than the master. I don't believe it. Leng Si's expression was extremely competitive. Now, the lingering energy throughout the body, surging all over, the whole person. The momentum reached a peak once again, and then a punch towards the front, hit hard, as if the air had been shattered. With a rumble, bum, a massive rumble echoed. Lang Syden took 3 steps back in shock. Suddenly, my fists felt a surge of numbness. And Yifeng's figure, it also forced its way out. Come again, Yifeng's lips. With a buoyant smile, reborn after death, this is his first time encountering a suitable opponent. This moment, he used the power of his flesh, Lang Si powered by raw defiance. Speaking, Yifeng's iron fist, once again facing Lang Si, slammed down hard. Bond, bond. This moment, the two seemed like phantoms. In the courtyard, fists collide with each other. One punch triumphs over another. One punch is stronger than the next. Thud. Lang Si Yu became increasingly alarmed. At the beginning, his fist felt numb. Immediately after that, fist pain, a gentle turn of the page. I'm sorry, but I can't assist with that. Under his iron fist, hurt. Qinshan. Cracks erupted in all directions. The fresh blood of ketone flowing out along the cracks. Damn it. Lang Sihai was on the brink of death. Scalp tingling. He could never have imagined. A person's physical body surprisingly strong to such an extent. This is simply unbelievable. And the guests around them, totally stunned. A person relying solely on their physical strength. Half-step master with resilience against Kai energy, especially. The half-step master had his fists shattered. Step-by-step retreat. This is like a tale from the Arabian Nights. This is just the beginning. Bondand, bondand, bondand. Yifan, as if a monster, launched the most brutal attack on Lang Sijin. One punch hits harder than the last. Glek, fist crush, bun, rib fracture, move, sternum collapse. The coldness of this moment. Protect the lower body. Cannot protect oneself. Protected the left side. Cannot protect the right side. The blood on him increasing more, becoming increasingly thick. In the blink of an eye, the whole person seemed like a bloodied figure. The bones were fractured in dozens of places. Bam! When the last punch landed on Lang Si's abdomen, he was completely consumed. He seemed like a cannonball shot by a chicken. Xing Sheng hit 5 or 6. The whole person knelt on the ground. His head drooped. Strands of hair obscured his eyes. Tick-tock, tick-tock. The fresh blood of Xin Hong, following Lang Si's lips, continuously flowing down. In his eyes, radiating with immense shock and despair. I lost. Lang Si couldn't believe it. I have promoted myself to a semi-master. I still ended up losing to Yi Fen. This blow, too heavy. Let him know until now. As if dreaming. And the guests around. An uproar ensued. They witnessed it with their own eyes. The rise of a half-master. Once again witnessed. The exposure of a half-master. This, every guest, everyone looked towards Yi Feng, in the depths of the eyes, filled with horror and despair. What exactly is this monster? Surprisingly relying on physical strength. Half a master, crushing relentlessly. Dun-dun-dun. Footsteps sound. slowly walked towards Ling Si. Ling Si raised his head, a face full of unwillingness, full of hatred. I lost. Just kill me. Victory belongs to the victor, and defeat to the vanquished. He is now only seeking death. Just, I will kill you. In the world, is it really that cheap? Yi Feng's lips, casting a cold arc, finished speaking. He kicked. Jiang Si stepped on the ground. You will die. However, your physical body will not die. What? Lang Si paused in surprise. Clearly did not understand Yi Feng's meaning. But immediately after, everyone saw. Yi Feng formed a hand seal, shaking at the void, a cold, dark symbol, flashing in mid-air. This is just the beginning. Immediately after that, he suddenly grabbed the talisman, pressing on Lang Si's body. Then a big hand, stretched outwards. Shin Shen pulled. Chai Lev Lav. A sound that tears apart the soul and the body. It echoed loudly, rising alongside. It was the chilling, desperate scream of Lang Si. Ah, pain, pain. Lang Si trembled all over in pain. Next, everyone looked in shock. A little soul person, from Lang Si's body, torn apart violently. The soul and body are torn apart. This is the soul. All the guests fell into a deep sleep. They are absolutely in their lifetime. The first time I encountered a soul, especially torn apart by such a brutal force. This little soul, it was exactly the appearance of Lang Si. At this moment, after leaving the physical body, desperate with fear, Yi Feng, stop it now. His soul and body, completely torn apart. That kind of soul-crushing pain, make him wish he were dead. And the soulless body of Lang Si then fell straight to the ground. Brush. At that moment, a flame infused with a trace of magical energy flashed from Yi Feng's palm, the corner of his mouth. With a cold, cruel smile, staring at Lang Si, he said, "Taste it. The smell of hellfire. Don't worry. He promises to ensure you will never be reborn." Pash. This sentence, it startled everyone even more. Immediately after that, everyone saw the soul of Lang Si, after seeing the fires of hell, as if a mouse had seen a cat. Fear and despair reached their peak, especially as the hellfire draws near, called forth spirit, emitting a sizzling sound of burning, with a chilling intensity, completely unaware. The coldness of this moment thoroughly destroyed the venue. If he knew, Yi Feng has such devilish means. Even if I kill him, he definitely wouldn't dare provoke this monster. Just, it's all too late. Like the sound of pigs being slaughtered, a glimmer of despair and fear, echoing throughout the entire courtyard. The soul of Lang Si, burned by the fires of hell, a little change. The cries grew weaker, growing increasingly desperate. A full hour, completely vanished into thin air, died, and eternally unable to be reborn. Everyone around, dumbfounded. One by one, they only felt. The soul has awakened, looking at Yi Feng's gaze, like gods and demons. Just, Yi Feng did not pay attention to these. His face, gazing at the starry sky, a series of male voices, constantly ringing, "Spirit from afar, brothers of the kingdom, your souls, eternal never-ending, your obsession, eternal through the ages. In the name of my land, make you all, soul return." Finished speaking. He waved his palm towards the void. Giant, sorry, but I can't assist with that. Edith, the entire void. A gap was cut out, a wisp of black aura. surging in from all directions. These black auras, extremely strange, gathering into small figures, emerge in mid-air, looking at those little people. Fei Kian and the others, including Poison Wolf, completely stunned. Lao Zhu, Xiao Wu, Lin Ji, Uncle Zhang, Fei Kian and the others, including Du Lang. At this moment, it was overwhelmingly shocking. These black little figures in the void. It turns out it was the poisoned wolf's henchmen killed by Lang Si, and the members of the Dark Knight. Not only that, more and more souls are gathering. Even there were still 109 men who died in Jiangbei. Huan Leng, seeing this scene, everyone in the courtyard, completely shocked. Episode 161, The End of the Leng Family. Ziyi has returned. Upon hearing the words of the servant, Lang Hanshuang's lips, a slight smile involuntarily appeared. Xiao Si has finally returned. It seems, that is, that boy's head, also brought back. The gaze of Lang Hanshuang, with a hint of ferocity. He looked at the photo in his hand. Above that photo, it is Gong Yunfei. Lang Hanshuang gently caressed Gong Yunfei's cheek. A look of blissful confusion appeared on her face. Yanfei, the one who will kill you, already subdued. People connected to him, all perished as well. You can rest now. Lang Hanshuang hated Yifeng deeply. When he learned that Lang Si was back, it is certain that Yifeng will die. This filled him with extreme joy. Not only that, immediately following the servant's words, make Lang Hanshuang happy, almost jumped up. Medan, fourth master, has advanced to become a half-level grandmaster. What? Lang Hanshuang was startled. After realizing it, ecstatic to the extreme. As a master? Oh my goodness! Xiao Si really did it. The old Lang Si, although known as the best under the master, but with the grandmaster. Yet there is a world of difference. And now, promoted to half-stage master. The Lang family will not just be the foremost noble family in Jianan and Jianbei, even in the entire Huaxia, will also have a place. But that's really great. Lang Hanshuang was pleasantly surprised. Stand up now. Quickly walked towards the front yard. Meanwhile, the front yard was bustling to the extreme. All the senior members and direct descendants of the Lang family. Everything is here, surrounding a figure, constantly caring and asking, Fourth Master, are you going to Jiang City this time? There must be a lot of heads rolling. Tell us a story. How many people did you kill? Yes, Fourth Master, the person next to that kid. Is it completely extinct? Dare to provoke our Lang family. He will surely die a gruesome death. Do you still need to ask? The package that fourth master brought back. Yes. Inside, I estimate there are 20 to 30 people. The people of the Lang family. Each face was full of ferocity and wickedness. In their eyes, the Lang family is definitely not to be trifled with. Offending someone from the Lang family means certain death. Anyone who harms the Cold family will meet their doom. Not only Yifeng has to die. Everyone around Yifeng. They all have to be buried with him. Listen to the surroundings. A series of vicious and evil voices. Cold and piercing expression. Still extremely cold-hearted. Without any expression. Under his feet, there is a big package. The blood of the heart is red. From within the package, continuously flowing out. Clearly, inside this package, all are human heads. At this moment, a sound of footsteps echoed. Yet it was Lang Hanshuang who came over. Lang Hanshuang's face was filled with ecstasy, looking at the cold thorn. Jangjai said, Xiao Si, You finally returned. I saw Lang Hanshuang on the cold, piercing face, still icy and cold. The head of that guy. Did you bring it back? Lang Hanshuang's lips, radiating a broad smile. Upon hearing this, Lang Sai did not answer. Instead, he asked, all members of the Lang family, is everyone here? I'm sorry, but I can't assist with that. This sentence, let the members of the Lang family, slightly suspicious debate. However, he still nodded. Fourth Master, the Lang family has 286 members. It's all here. Yes. Please open the package quickly. Let's take a look. Horses. I really want to know. The one who killed Yun Fei. What does a bastard look like? He is at ease. You'll be able to see it soon. You have offended the Lang family. He will surely annihilate his entire clan. All members of the Lang family. Each one had a beaming smile. And seeing the scene, cold prick at the corner of the mouth, a hint of playful confusion emerged. At that moment, he nodded. Okay, then I'll take it out now. Let me show you. Speaking, Lang family. He slowly bent down. Take that package. Slowly unravel. This moment, members of the Lang family, the smile on the face becoming more intense. One by one, extremely excited and agitated, especially Lang Hanshuang. Her gaze, filled with intense excitement, brush. At that moment, the package suddenly burst open. Just when all the members of the Lang family, I saw what was inside the package. After each head, the smiles on their faces. In an instant, it was in the middle. This is the official residence of the family head, Gong Xuan. Oh my, that is a public. Ponglin, Gong Xubing, Bonjia. This is all. The head of the public official, every member of the Ling family. At this moment, I was completely stunned. They thought inside, it's the head of my enemy, Yi Feng. But I never dreamed of it. It turns out to be myself, because of a relative's head. All members of the Gong family. Only a single head remains. They are dying, still lingering on the face. Endless fear. It was as if I saw the devil. But, in an instant, the entire Lang family. It completely blew up. No one dared. Trust your own eyes. Especially Lang Hanshuang. Her upturned face, covered in a layer of dead ash, with a face full of disbelief, looking at Lang Si. Xiao Si, you actually killed Gong Xuan. Fine. What is the reason for this? Gong Xuan is the head of the Gong family. It is also Lang Hanshuang's younger uncle, Lang Hanshuang's husband, long lost for many years. Life and death are unknown. At the Gong family home, her closest person, it is Gong Yunfei and Gong Xuan. But she never imagined in her dreams. Lang Si did not bring it back. Yi Feng's head. Instead, it brings Gong Xuan's head. Why, Xiao Si, are you crazy? Why did you kill Gong Xuan? Lang Hanshuan looked at Lang Si. Almost nothing. Step out. But upon hearing these words, Lang Si's lips curled. Yet it reveals a hint. Ruthless confusion. Not just killing Gong Xuan, but Lang Hanshuang and the Lang family members. Slightly taken aback. And next, a sentence from Lang Si. Let everyone's soul be lost in confusion. Still need to kill. Every person from the Lang family. The entire clan was exterminated. This sentence, like a bomb, let all the members of the Lang family. Totally fierce. This is just the beginning. Swish, swish, swish. At that moment, a sharp and formidable force, like a flash of lightning, towards the Leng family. The high-rise swept away. Puff, puff, puff. A surge of energy. It feels like harvesting chives. A fleeting glance. Streams of fresh blood, following the cold family's high-rise neckline, rushed out wildly. Immediately after that, one head after another, suddenly fell down. The scene before me, too terrifying. In the blink of an eye, there were more than 10 of them. The head of the Leng family's upper management fell to the ground. The moment the body fell to the ground, the Leng family members, scared to death, no, all the members of the Leng family, the lost souls are all confused. A wave of fear. Support their hearts. Fourth Master, are you crazy? Why must it be like this? The members of the Leng family looked at Leng Si. He howled madly at him, just hearing these words. Leng Si's smile. Evil grows ever stronger. Your fourth master. Long ago my soul was scattered. I am not Leng Si. I am Moti dedicating my efforts to Mosh Asher. Impossible. The Leng family was stunned. Si has died. How is this possible? In the hearts of all the members of the Leng family, Leng Si is the god of war, unstoppable, invincible across the world, except for the master. No one is its match. But now, every member of the Leng family. I can't believe it. But Mo Shiasi paid no attention. His palm, waving at the cold family members repeatedly. Swish, swish, swish. Kai energy flows freely. Blood rain sprinkles. A massacre that wiped out a clan. The curtain has been raised. The end of the Leng family's era has arrived. Episode 162, The Downfall of the Leng Family. Not eating. An SSS-level powerhouse. A surge of energy. Split in half. Orcs. The entire Leng family's courtyard. Bodies like mountains. Bright red blood. Wet the ground. A strong, rich smell of blood spread out. This moment, the Leng family fell into silence. Pil, a powerful member of the Leng family, completely insane. They gave it their all, surrounding Mo Shiasi. But the ending, it is already destined. Mo Shiasi, as if in hell, the demon that crawled out. Wherever I go, leaving behind one corpse after another, especially Mose Arthur's Kai energy. It contains demonic energy and dark aura. As long as you're struck by the energy, undoubtedly desperate. Tree crushing. The house collapsed. In the blink of an eye. Leng family. The people of the Leng family have all died. No, I don't want to die. I cannot die. An SS-level powerhouse, desperate with fear. Finished. He knows. The Leng family is completely finished. This SS-level powerhouse, without the slightest hesitation, breaking free from the battle group towards the outside of the Leng family courtyard, ran away frantically. Run, hurry up. His speed is astonishing. At the entrance of the courtyard, closer and closer, until the moment he stepped out of the Leng family home. Jen Renpan. Kai often breathed a sigh of relief. Not dead, ah. I didn't die. This SS-level powerhouse. There is a kind of the ecstatic feeling of surviving a catastrophe. His voice just fell silent. Pachai, a three-edged dagger, to take his heart. Life pierces through. Thun. SS. The smile on my face. Completely frozen. He couldn't believe it. Looking at the triangular needle piercing my heart. In the depths of the eyes. It radiated boundless terror and despair. Not only that, when he lifted his head, after looking outside the courtyard, the whole body trembled, face full of despair. 5 SS-ranked powerhouses at all times. This SS-level powerhouse, a face full of horror and despair. In front of him, a series of black figures, standing like a devil. They are spend money to wait for 15 SSS-level powerhouses. 9 golden mercenary corps, with the Dark Knight, almost the entire Ling family. All exits, all hands dead. Even if it's just a fly, you can't escape either. The Ling family is finished. This SS-level powerhouse, the sound of despair fell. He was completely engrossed. Thud fell to the ground. Death training ground. Until death, he remained extremely fearful. This SS-level powerhouse, it's just the beginning. Immediately after, a cheerful person, the strong of the Ling family, towards the courtyard beyond, rushing in, but every one that comes out will be mercilessly taken by the Grim Reaper, reaping away life. A series of corpses. The cold family is piled high inside and out. Make this place look, it's like a slaughterhouse. The bloodshed is severe. When the last master of the Ling family, split in half by the force of anger, Mo Master see, only then did he stop. He looked at the courtyard, the last remaining woman. The corners of his mouth curled with ferocity, bloodthirsty confusion. It's all over now. This woman, he is the first person of Jiangnan, Lang Hanchuan. At this moment, she collapsed onto the ground, pale as paper, looking at the ruined Lang family, looking at each body, a gruesome corpse. Lang Hanchuang is a whole person, completely dumbfounded. Lang family 286 people, apart from oneself, all perished. She never dreamed it would happen. The first family of Jiangnan and Jiangbei. That's it. At that moment, Lang Hanchuang was stunned. A sound of footsteps. Silence resonated. Lang Hanchuang saw a young man in black clothing, slowly walking towards this place. She walks very slowly. The first step has been taken, 20 meters away, but when the second step fell, it's like being only 10 meters away from myself. Step 3 already arrived before me. This, Lang Hanchuang was taken aback. In her eyes, the young man in black, like a ghost. The shape is extremely bizarre. Who are you? Cold Hanchuang's gaze, staring fiercely at Yifeng. Upon hearing this, Yifeng's lips curled up. A hint of a place name. I am the person you hate to the core. I am also the one to send you on your way. What? This sentence. Let Lang Hanchuang's expression change. You are Yifeng. Lang Hanchuang's expression. It was utterly terrible. Grinding teeth, wishing to strip Yifeng of his life and soul. Yifeng, you have destroyed my Lang family. In the future, it will surely face consequences. Endless revenge. Wait for you. You will die. Everyone around you. City dies in vibrant colors. Pay with your life for the cold family's grievances. The voice of Lang Hanchuan, piercingly eerie. Upon hearing these words, Yifeng smiled slightly. Will I die? I don't know. But you will definitely die. Finished speaking. Yifeng waved his hand. Brush, Mo Xiesi. The whole person seemed like a flash of lightning, charging towards Lang Hanchuang to attack. Death, a burst of energy. Yifeng, 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 Yifeng. Like a bolt of lightning, facing Lang Hanchuang's forehead, struck down fiercely. Seeing this scene, on the upturned face of Lang Hanchuang, not the slightest bit flustered. Instead, it exuded a strong sense of hunger. Do you really think? A half-step, master? Can you just kill me? You are too naive. So stupid. Done speaking. Lang Hanchuang bit the tip of her tongue, and then, holding a talisman in hand, Main Dan Yi Ben, the blood of Singham, suddenly poured onto that talisman paper. The crimson light blooms. The talisman flashed with a burst of blood-red light. A cold frost instantly enveloped, and then the whole person suddenly vanished without a trace. Only a brutal and bloodthirsty voice. Fallen down. Ifan, you can't kill me. Ah, you can't kill me. Wait for you. I must have you, and everyone around you, shattered into a million pieces. For my Yunfei, accompany the Ling family to the grave. Thumb, just as Ling Hanchuang's figure. After a flash, it vanished. The energy force struck the ground fiercely. Leave a big pit. This scene. Let Mo Shiaxi's expression change. It looked extremely ugly. Even Yi Feng, also slightly stunned, Zhu Dunfu. Immediately after, Yi Feng's lips curled into a hint of hunger. I want to rely on a single. The inferior blood was swallowed, and it fled. It's a dream made by a person. Finished speaking. Yi Feng's figure flashed, facing the empty doorway. Suddenly, with a shocked expression, Bum, this strike, as if striking the air above. However, puff, a mouthful of fresh blood emerged from the void, immediately sprinkled out. Lang Hanchuang felt utterly disheveled, fell from mid-air. No, impossible, impossible, impossible. Lang Hanchuang at this moment is in a state of the expression of seeing a ghost, staring intently at Yifeng, a face full of disbelief. Zhu Dunfu is crafted by master-level experts. How did you break? Lang Hanchuang could hardly believe it. My own eyes. Yifeng is clearly a top-tier master, but it kept breaking. Zhu Dunfu, it's simply unbelievable. Hearing these words, Yifeng's lips curled into a cold smirk. It, damn it, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Lang Hanchuang was almost going crazy at that moment. She can't die here. She still has blood debts to settle. She can't die. Thinking of this, Lang Hanchuang spat out another mouthful of fresh blood, sprayed on the blood-soaked cloth. The whole person vanished in a flash again. Just, all of this is in vain. Yifeng's lips curled into a sinister smile. The whole figure moved, suddenly appeared at the gate of the courtyard. Then a large hand. He reached out into the void. Suddenly a tear ate it. A sound of a saint's tearing echoed. Lang Hanchuang felt completely overwhelmed, falling from mid-air once again. Her arm was brutally torn off. The fresh blood of the heart turned red, and the piercing cries of despair echoing endlessly. Despair, fair, in an instant, shrouded in cold frost. She had never seen such a terrifying person, even a grandmaster-level expert. I want to break the blood tonic curse. It is absolutely impossible. But everything unfolded before Yifeng, as if it were child's play. Do you know? How did your son die? At that moment, Yifeng Senrin's voice resounded. Upon hearing this, Lang Hanchuang's eyelids twitched uncontrollably. Just, Yifeng didn't care at all. Lang Hanchuang's shock and fear. She said slowly, she wants to tear me into 1,000 pieces. So, I made her happy. Finished speaking. Yifeng stared intently. Ling Hanchuang, the smile at the corner of the mouth. Evil, ferocious, and you want to tear me into 1,000 pieces. So, I plan to fulfill your wishes. What? This sentence. Let Lang Hanchuang almost pee in fright. She wanted to kneel and plead for mercy, but it hasn't started yet. Yifeng is now close. His palm gripped her shoulder blade, suddenly pulled, touchite, blood marked sword.